You know, I'll vibe out to it.
Right. The man.
Featured bout this afternoon, introducing first, fighting out of the tea-time blue corner, a striker and a two-fight veteran, representing parts unknown all the way from Madison, Wisconsin. Give it up for Darius Scott. And fighting out of the Seacrest Water Tiki red corner, a Muay Thai striker, representing Futures MMA right here in Fort Myers. Undefeated with a 2-0 record. Give a vigilante welcome to the bad boy, Brian Pastel.
The bad boy. I dig it. Combat Quest Boxing 3, the Sidney Berne Davis Art Center is packed out, standing room only right now, and everyone is electric for this matchup. Pichel immediately pushing forward, catching Darius in his own corner. And Darius already has his hands kind of low right now. I don't like this. And we're talking about size and reach advantage. Right now, Bryant has a pretty decent advantage right now in the height and reach department, seemingly.
And unfortunately for Darius, he doesn't have a team back home. He's another independent fighter, and independent fighters, as it is, have a tough go at it fighting anybody. But to be an independent fighter going up against Futures,
right?
That's tough.
I mean, statistically speaking, just looking back at our history, statistically speaking, the fighters without gyms or without coaches don't really do so well, unfortunately. I mean, it's just hard when you've already had these two fights, but you don't have somebody to show you what you're doing wrong. You don't have somebody to help fine-tune everything that you're doing to make you to a better fighter. And for Brian Pichel, he has one of, if not the best school in Florida for Muay Thai kickboxing. I mean, it's like an unranked college going up against the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. Darius taking a beating right now. Pichel is laying it on.
Surprisingly enough, there hasn't been much
10 seconds
action in this first round.
The first round tends to be a lot of a feeling out process for most fighters, which it seemingly has been right here. Brian Pichel very
Just seeming like he didn't want to be in there in that first round. We're going to have to see if he has a little more of his wits about him in the second round.
Here we go, round two. Big leaping kick for Pichel. Kick to the body lands for Pichel. That didn't feel good for Darius, covering up his body a bit. Darius tried to catch the kick, but Pichel spins out of it.
And Darius is just, it looks like he's afraid to get hit now. He looks like he knows that he's been getting hit and he doesn't like it anymore, and he's, rather than doing something about it, he's just trying to avoid it.
It seems like he's just in survival mode right now. He's covering up. Pichel starting to tee off. If Pichel doesn't get a knockout, he's going to get a stoppage at the very least. He's going to get a standing A count. This crowd is erupting right now. This might be it. Darius still isn't getting up. I think he's done. I think this. That's it.
Yeah.
And this is going to give Pichel the victory by TKO.
And I think the idea of fighting is a little bit better than actually doing it for Darius.
You know, I say in every show, every event that we have, there's some people that like the idea of fighting and there's some people that like fighting. It's a very different thing.
This fight comes to a halt in round number 2 with your winner by TKO out of the red corner, Brian Peschel.